Okay, there's some move. Ah, the volume was down. That might have worked.
Happy days.
Yeah, somebody say yes. Okay, we can see the little bars moving now.
If you can hear us, say hello.
Please say you can hear us.
Please say.
See, look, you've got little bars moving there, which means sound.
Okay.
I had the volume down. Okay, did that too? Yeah.
Yay! Okay,
Yay!
thank you very much, Sam.
Okay. Now we do this. Okay, now we're in shot.
Excellent.
Now everybody's at half my head.
Brilliant. We have the lovely Sam, so let's sparkle. Hello, lovely lady. Hope you have a glass of rosé.
Hi.
We've just delegated here, so Rachel's in charge of comments.
Yes, my comments here.
So you don't have to look at my head zooming in like
Excellent.
massive.
And is it a Micah? So you can hear us.
Hello,
That great.
hello.
Hello, Janice. Evening. You can hear us all. Fabulous. So I've got the comments here, which means you don't have to go super up close to the
Don't
screen.
need to see my pores. It's a bit sweaty in here today.
How's
Don't
everybody
need to
doing?
See that. Hi. We just wait till people go in. A few people here. Oh, we started having all the chats already, didn't we?
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you make your comments bigger for you? No, I'm thinking of me and my bad eyesight.
I'm good. Got my contacts in.
Okay.
I'm good.
I can't do the contacts thing. I tried it. Just can't do it.
Contact lenses are the best invention ever.
Oh, they're brilliant. I'm like, I can see everything.
I can see everything.
And I have nothing
But I still
attached
do
to my
this.
head. Do you? Or you're talking and you're like this.
It's like Pavlov's dog. Just
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just keep doing
Oh no,
it.
contact lenses are brilliant.
Yeah. What were we talking about? And I said, no, don't talk about this. Let's talk about it when we go
Fabric.
live.
Almost
Probably.
everything.
Everything.
Was like,
Quilted jackets.
Oh yes, quilted jackets. Let's just do
Which is
talk about it.
perfect that Sam is on this actually talking about quilted
yay!
jackets.
Okay, so this is my quilted jacket. It's from the Sewing Bee book. So, I have to do a little
Shimmy.
catwalk.
Strut.
And it's made from all scraps, bar the lining.
Oh, the best bit than the zip in.
Oh yeah. So
This is a genius edition.
I never make anything without making a change. Do I ever?
No.
No.
Everything has to be.
Everything.
From Devon.
Now I can't get my coat on.
Do you need help?
Yeah, I need help. So I never make anything without changing it. That's just me. I go, oh, that's lovely. How can I make that better? So it has a little tiny pocket. Can I get in the camera?
It's a welt.
A little welt zippy.
Amazing.
Enough for a tissue or your leap card.
And one key.
Yeah.
Well,
And one key, yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
That's how you-
I made the sleeves longer because the sleeves are actually, I put 4 inches onto the sleeves and look, they're still.
But I think they had it designed.
Yeah.
to
It's a very-
be-
This is from the Sewing Bee, the latest book. So I just added on an extra row. This is from actually, hang on. This is going to be really funny.
Oh, from the quilt.
Yeah. It's the scratch, isn't it?
It's a
That's
scrap from
bad.
one of my million more. This is so disguised.
That's the one I just finished, the patchwork parcel.
Oh yeah, that's a patchwork parcel.
Love
I took, see the
I
back
have
of
the
it.
other wing in my
I just do this. Can you see the back? It kind of sticks out. I took a lot out of the back because I kind of.
Yeah.
What-
It
what
does
did you
stick
do?
out the back.
What
The
pattern?
tamarack.
Do you have a few tamarack?
I did.
Yeah.
We didn't plan this.
Yeah, because I didn't bring mine. Does it have a back seam? Because it wouldn't stick out if there was a back
No,
seam.
yeah, you could put a back seam in. I took some out of the sides
Yeah.
and just did that. It was an easy fix. But it might ruin the patchwork effect.
Well, like for the next one.
Yeah.
Rather than.
Tamarack.
That's the
Shout out to
tamarack.
Sam, Sola Sparkle, who did the tamarack as well.
See,
This
the
is my
tamarack you could do
Yes,
that with
fab.
because it's this one because it's not pieced.
I love the
Whereas
wood.
this one is
I
pieced.
love the hood.
Oh,
Yeah, love the
I
hood.
the hood.
And my welt pockets, but it does stick out a little bit at the back. The
Yeah,
shot. It
I
does
think
stick
maybe
out a little
that's
bit.
just something part of.
But the fabric is quite stiff though.
Yeah, that's.
So
That's the way
it's
it
the back
is,
yeah.
seam. I think if there's a back seam inside.
Yeah,
If
but
there's
look
a
at the
back
back
seam,
of it. It's a full,
Yeah.
it looks like a full quilt. Whereas if you had seam, you're going to ruin those
yeah,
lines.
you are.
No,
yeah.
but I mean if you did it as part of the pattern with a back seam.
Oh god.
That's yes.
Oh.
Yes, more difficult. Of course I'm gonna do it like that.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a bit warm in
It's
here for
just
these.
Those rows, I know, take that
Oh.
off. Yeah,
It's like 30 degrees in here.
fabulous.
I think
Yeah.
you're the only person who really notices it though.
Mm.
Like it's not the
Yeah.
first thing I thought of. When
Well,
you
I
put it
did
on.
take like a massive amount. So instead of there being like flare at the side seams from underarm out, I just made
Yeah.
it straight.
No,
Okay.
really, really nice. Gorgeous.
And then
Very
on the
nice.
actual pattern,
It looks
it
so
doesn't have a
expensive,
curvy-
doesn't it? What all
It does.
Mars.
It does.
The actual pattern
Looks like something from the V&A.
doesn't have this on it, even though the photograph does.
Oh.
So I put this into it because that would
It
Oh.
is.
Yeah.
I
And I
just
was-
the inside pocket is genius.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I
Very
like
careful.
this.
Look at my placement. So they all match up.
You've got
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah, I like
Mad
that.
skills with a Z. Mad skills with a Z.
Any comments there? Rachel's on comment
no.
duty. No.
Lovely Sam is saying we look lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sam.
It's actually nice and warm and sunny in Dublin today.
Oh, it's too
Yeah.
warm.
No.
This is my.
Don't say it.
It's not too warm.
Don't
No,
say
it's not. No, don't scare it away.
I'm off tomorrow. It has to be nice.
And I thought I'd represent Crafty Studio today
Yeah.
with my linen fabric that I got.
That's from
I think this was a
Lovely.
lockdown make.
I think it
This
was.
is the Calais shirt dress.
Oh, that's by
Closet Core that I
Yeah,
got from.
okay. Do your walk.
I'll do my walk.
Do
So
your walk.
I've got Calais shirt on that I got from Crafty Studio. It must be during lockdown. It must be in 2020.
Yeah.
And then my Arden pants, which I absolutely love. And my
Yeah,
sporty,
I need
my
to make
sporty
them.
shoes.
Comfy.
They're so comfy. I love them so
Secret
much.
pajamas.
They're so comfy.
Talking of secret pajamas, Le Pajama.
Love pajamas. Stand up and give
That's
it a twirl.
Okay. This is the Le Pajama from Atelier Brunette.
I love them. The top and bottom.
Top and
Yeah.
bottom. So both fabrics I got here. This is linen and this is viscose.
Yeah.
And
Satin.
it's so comfy.
Beautiful. Beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Like obviously
So
not
nice.
actual pajamas.
Yeah, but it's a pajama
Yeah.
pattern, but it's actually very, very quick to make.
Yeah.
lovely.
Show the
Absolutely.
arm, like that's a quick arm to make.
Is that just all grown on?
It's a grown
Yeah.
on.
2-piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, front and back.
Fab.
And then there's a facing. But because the collar is the facing, you need the facing.
It's like the
Do you know
dog.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was
Or the
very
Heirlooms
quick.
wasn't Gilbert,
Very,
yeah.
very quick.
Yeah, the Gilbert. It
Yeah.
looks like Gilbert
Beautiful.
as well.
I'd
That's
highly,
gorgeous.
I'd highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And it said it would need 2 meters for the top, but this is a meter.
What size did you
2
do?
meters.
I did the biggest size.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
My points are everything perfect.
That's
It's
great.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. Speaking of perfect points,
Oh,
that's what I use this for.
Do you? Okay, I have something. So are we starting our,
We talk about our
starting our
Because
tools?
last time we got really distracted and we were here for 2 hours or something.
It-
wasn't
it
it?
was a good hour and a half, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
people were
missed
very
that.
patient.
I missed that.
Yeah, that was gas.
So I'm gonna wrap up my comments. Right. So you have
Just in case you missed my giant head on the
you need
screen.
real life pajamas. And yes, you do. These are
There we go.
gorgeous.
Fixed it.
So this is what I use for my point turner.
Oh, I have one of them.
Ooh.
But now this is a screwdriver. Finton, if you're watching, I have it. I stole it. It's a tiny Phillips head screwdriver, and the Phillips head grips the fabric.
That's actually genius. That is actually
Yeah.
genius.
What?
And it's not sharp, so it doesn't
No,
go
it's
through.
not sharp, and it has a little swivelly bit at the bottom, so you can
That
kind of.
looks like something my dad would have.
That's
I
brilliant.
must have.
Literally,
absolute
we
genius.
needed one in something. It's like, oh, I grabbed it, and it's brilliant.
It's part of your
It's
toolkit
yes,
now, that's
in
it.
my
Sorry.
toolkit. So like, look, where's your one again? So this is great and gets a nice, but it doesn't. If you're trying to turn something
Yeah.
to try and grab
Yes.
it.
Can
Yeah.
you use that to mark your fabric as well?
Oh,
Is
like a
that what that
hair.
is?
No,
Camera?
maybe I've never tried, but
Yeah.
you really could
For
to
good
do
like
it to do a
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, you
Yeah.
really could
Yeah.
actually. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Maybe you can. Yeah, I think it's.
I do have one of them.
Think
Mine
that's
has
cool.
measurements on it, which I don't think is any use.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
But
this
yeah.
is quite like that. That would be really like a sharp, precise point.
Yeah.
This I suppose is still quite big,
Yeah.
Mm.
so that's actually a genius idea.
So
Yeah.
and do you know the way when you're trying to turn that rouleau loop and you can't get
Yeah.
it?
Even with
Kind of
like
grabs it.
delicate
Yeah.
fabric, it's
Yeah, it
still
just grabs them, but
Okay.
it's blunt
Mm.
as well.
okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, genius.
Yeah.
Genius,
Try
genius, genius. Tool number 1.
yeah, tool number one.
Great.
It's not a competition.
Who is the best selling tool?
Yeah.
What's next?
I don't know. Will I go through my one?
Go for
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so I brought my scissors, and I know that seems like a lame thing to say,
No,
but
vital.
I think when you find your scissors that you love, that's the scissors you're going to always use. And both mine are Fiskars. This is actually my new one. This is my shop one. My home one is battered.
Yeah.
And I use
I
them.
mean, it's got
yeah,
a lot of mileage.
It's got a
Yeah.
massive amount of mileage.
True.
And you know what? I prefer the old one, even though it's a bit
Mhm.
duller.
Mm.
I just really like it.
Could you not just get it, like, bring it to your man?
I think I know how sharp it is, you see.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
become
yeah,
an
yeah.
extension of my arm, where
Yeah.
this one is
Yeah.
very, it's super sharp. It's a razor sharp one. It comes with like a cover on it, Because before when I had it the first week, I cut my fingers by just touching the blade.
We've all been there.
But there's like so many different scissors, and there's so many Fisker scissors. But I like the way this one just sits in your hand. It's really ergonomic, and it's short blades, so you can turn your corners really quick. So that's my favourite scissors. And then I've gone through millions of like little scissors. And actually, it's one of my makeup bag. I don't know why it's in my makeup bag. Random.
Lashes.
Yeah, no. Cutting
You
lashes.
don't need lashes. They're really long.
Oh, cutting lashes, not cutting your own lashes.
Cutting lashes.
Sorry, I
Not
missed that
your
trick.
own.
No,
Yeah,
my
you
lashes
can
are
cut
crazy
them
long. Yeah, I probably need a trim. Anyway.
Oh my word. Just my
No,
no trim
do
lashes.
not cut your lashes. This is the embroidery scissors by Fiskars, and I just said, I'm going to get see what the whole fuss is about, because I know Sarah Jolly uses this one and she loves it.
Yeah.
And I won't go back to any novelty scissors now, because this boring. My
I
granny
use my
had one.
snips.
Even a snips. I
Yeah.
won't go back to a snips anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Because
these.
see,
I
love these.
what I like about this one is you can cut, like, trim off, your edges and stuff with a. You could, like, say with quilting, just cut small pieces as well as trimming all, because it's very fine.
Yeah.
It's
literally
dinky,
a
isn't it?
mini-
It's lovely.
It's like a little mini Fiskars.
Yeah, no, I've never.
Whereas
it
you
is-
can't cut a piece of fabric with one of the
No,
snips.
you can't.
You
No,
can
you
cut
can't.
the edge off a corner.
Yeah, but say you had to just like cut something in half a bit of bias binding.
Yeah, no.
That
You
does
can hear how sharp that is. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
These are my other scissors. Duckbill.
Cute.
Oh yeah.
So massive thanks to Laurie from Laurie Sews, who gave me these at Frocktails, because she had 2 pairs and I had mentioned randomly that I wanted a pair, and she very kindly gave them to me. So thank you so
those
much,
long
Laurie.
ones, they're so cute.
So and they're lovely. So duckbill ones for grading seams. Everything.
Yeah.
So they're just beautiful. So and these are Prim brand. So thank you, Laurie, for that.
They're
And which way
for
does it?
applique as well.
Does
Oh,
this
yeah,
go on
yeah. Yeah, so it kind of takes off half it. So like with the normal scissors, you can take up both layers at the same time, and this you can kind of do sideways and it just takes off.
You're cutting you're cutting
Sideways.
like on the flat. So if you had applique and you just wanted to cut the top layer,
Yeah.
that's what you use them for.
They're fabulous, absolutely
Yeah.
fabulous. So thank you, Laurie.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
That's my
scissors, I know.
category.
You guys are team rotary cutter as well,
Yeah. Love roller cutters.
but I'm still not.
But for quilting, not for dressmaking.
Oh, I do these for dressmaking.
Do you?
No.
Absolutely.
Not
Yeah.
very.
See, I like to cut on the ground.
Although all those knickers I cut out a while ago, I cut out 9 pairs of knickers in there.
I'd cry if I had to cut on pair of knickers.
But I was
I
doing
just
scrap
rotary-
busting.
But
With
if
a
you're
rotary
cutting,
cutter.
if you're cutting with scissors, does the fabric not lift up and
No.
then your line is out of whack?
See the way. Okay, here's the lesson.
I was
Your
doing it
scissors.
wrong.
See the way it's flat like that at the bottom. A regular scissors, the blade goes straight up. See the way the blade isn't between the two, so it's at an angle. Like
So
this.
it stays.
But you're still lifting up the
No,
fabric.
so you
to cut
always
it.
keep the blade of the
blade
scissors
stays
on the table.
On the table or
But
the
you're still
ground.
keeping that on the bottom, but you're still lifting up to go in the blade
The top.
here.
Yeah, so you just cut like that. And you're moving
Don't
like
it still
another
lift up a bit?
No. You go like that.
I've yet to be convinced. Who's team rotary
Yeah,
cutter
we
here?
wanna
Who's
know.
team scissors? Put in the comments.
Yeah, but I
I did
literally all my scraps went through them all, and I cut out 9 pairs of knickers out of stuff that was not going to get used for anything else.
Wow.
Rotary cutter really quickly.
Yeah.
A little pile ready to go.
It is quick.
And quilting,
You know,
definitely.
for
rotary
quilting,
rotary
Oh,
cutter,
quilting, yeah,
rotary,
yeah,
definitely.
100%
Don't use
for quilting.
scissors at all
Yeah.
for
No, because you
quilting.
need to use the rulers and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm very
yeah.
quick with that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the curves. Use doing curves with a rotary cutter. I know you can get the small
mini
ones.
rotary cutter.
Yeah.
And just haphazard curves.
It's fine. Seam allowance.
See, yeah, it covers a multitude.
It's also
Fashion
your
fabric.
stitching line being straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the
exactly.
snips was one of my tools.
Yeah. But this
And I have
is
two.
an ergonomic thing to do with not being tired for you, isn't
Yes.
it? Yeah.
I find it easier to
Oh,
pick
yeah,
and
definitely.
just
Yeah.
snip.
Yeah.
Have you ever used the scissors, the ergonomic scissors, where you don't have to open it, you just press it closed and there's a spring?
No,
Okay. They might suit you.
maybe.
Because the idea is you don't get tired.
Yeah.
Your hands don't get tired.
Well, you see, because I use for quilting, I use the
Rotary
rotary,
cutter.
which is much easier.
Yeah.
And the dressmaking, I would cut out in one go, and then I wouldn't do anything else.
Okay.
Because I'd be
Yeah,
tired.
Right,
that's
yeah,
fair
you'd be
enough, that's
tired.
fair.
Yeah.
And
But
it's a
it's
bit of
easy.
a workout. It's like doing yoga because I'm on
Yeah.
the ground and I'm climbing and I'm rolling.
No, Joe, look, to get one of these tables.
The consensus here is that
room.
people use both depending on the project, bit of both.
Bit of both, depending on the project.
Yeah. No, that's true, and I use both. I use rotary cutter and then notches with scissors and anything
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
why I like this little one for
Practice
notches.
Yeah.
Because if I use this for notches,
Yeah.
That
do you ever do it?
That
Too
I,
much
that
or not?
can.
Oh
be
yeah,
tricky.
absolutely.
So
yeah.
that's handy for notches.
Brita, hi Brita.
And have you got the
practicing
little
rotary
ones?
cutter? And please close your rotary cutter when you're not using it.
Yes.
We've all picked it up by the blade.
Oh,
Yes, I think Sammy found a new friend here in Janice. Love it.
no talking makes friends.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You have a
Love it.
fancy scissors I can see over there.
Well, this is
I should have brought my mum's
this
one.
is very important. This was
Wow.
my grandmother's grandfather's scissors, and it weighs a ton. So
Yeah.
my grandmother's grandfather was a tailor's cutter, and my granny very, very kindly gave me this last year, and my dad got it totally refurbished. It was in
Wow.
dire straits.
I have my
Weighs a
mum's
ton.
one.
So I don't really use it all that often, but
Isn't
it's
it?
so sharp. It's so heavy.
So
But I think
the
it's
idea with these
absolutely
scissors
beautiful.
is you use the weight of the scissors to
Yeah,
cut the fabric.
yeah. But you
I
should have
wonder
seen
what
it when
sizes.
when my
That's from
granny gave it to
Sheffield.
me. It was covered in rust, everything, and my dad
Yeah,
got it totally
I need to
refurbished
get
for
my
me.
mum's
It's
stuff.
beautiful,
Must find out where you
absolutely
got it.
beautiful.
You can
Will-
use your sewing machine oil to keep
Robertson.
that lubricated
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
That's
that's
so
all.
cool.
but it's so heavy. Imagine using that all the time.
That-
Yeah.
It's it's seriously heavy.
So people don't know the difference. A dressmaker or a tailor and a cutter are two completely different things.
Yeah,
The cutter is the person who designs the pattern and cuts it out, and the dressmaker or tailor is the person who
it's
fits
that,
it to
isn't
them.
I love it.
So-
Absolutely love it.
The cutter is given measurements and has to literally cut out the fabric. They know the pattern and they make the pattern. Whereas the tailor or the dressmaker is the person who puts the thing together like the big jigsaw.
Yeah.
So Patrick Grant's new book goes into all that.
Yeah,
you know, about
I think
the
that's
difference.
really, really
I
good.
really want to get
And
it. Looks
the
like a
film,
great book.
the outfit,
Oh my god, I love that film.
really goes into it. Have you
The
seen that?
outfit,
Yeah.
no.
So I
Except
think
your
you'd
man
really
does the
enjoy
voice
it.
to, Bing.
Bing, yeah. Bing is the
Like
main
that
lead. He's very
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's very good.
professionally trained.
Yeah, the
Oh, I
outfit.
definitely must.
And John
But it's
Flynn's
all
in
about,
it
he's a
for a bit of eye
cutter.
candy.
Okay, I need to
Yeah.
check that out. Right, the
Yeah.
outfit everybody, right? That's your homework.
Yeah.
That is your homework.
It's-
It's in
Like-
Netflix, was
It was, I've seen it on Netflix, but it's so enjoyable. I've seen it a few times
Okay.
because it goes into all the details.
Yeah, I
as
really
well.
enjoyed
I
it,
love
yeah.
I
So
love it.
if you're into sewing, I think it's another level to
Brilliant.
enjoying the film.
Brilliant. That's my weekend
And
sources.
cutters.
Yeah.
You know them.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the difference.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's our scissors
Yeah.
section for
Love
today.
a scissors chat. Absolutely.
Yeah. My other ones, I have two other ones, and that's,
Mhm.
it's Jack.
Jack.
Yeah. So
I have
I didn't
several
get
of them.
this joke yesterday, and I was like, "Who's Jack?
The Ripper.
Jack the Ripper."
Yeah.
Which I think is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Everybody has them. I have about 1 million of them. They're everywhere. Half of them are blunt. Some of them are lost a bottle.
Yeah.
But like, would you be out without one?
No.
No.
Never ever.
You need about 1 million.
I thought you'd named your mannequin Jack or something.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, and I'll bring my
You'll
friend
bring
Jack.
my friend Jack as like
And Rachel was like, what?
Who?
Who?
Daniel.
Jack.
Jack
Yeah.
the Ripper. I love it.
And
Absolutely love it.
if they go blunt, get a load of tinfoil and just cut into it tinfoil.
Ah,
Like
okay.
sure. Yeah.
Because mine have had a lot of use and they are basically blunt. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Excellent.
this guy is a needle threader. It looks very fancy, but basically you put your needle in there, you lay your thread across, and you press the button, and it threads your needle.
Genius.
But what it also does that I love, it has a tiny blade in there. If you have loads of
Oh, you're chain piecing.
chain piecing, and you
Oh,
go,
amazing. Okay.
and it helps when you're doing kids classes. Miss, you fix my needle. Yeah, million
Amazing.
times.
Love it.
So yeah, that's Clover.
Love
Clover
it.
do lovely stuff.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the thread. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it do embroidery ones as well?
There's a one for bigger ones for the embroidery.
Okay,
ones.
because
They're different colour
that's
codes.
the one I find sometimes when
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
embroidering. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm tired. My eyes are.
Yeah, and all you do is you just put the needle in the hole in the top, lay the thread across, and press the button,
Okay.
and that's it.
I'm in.
The
You
cutter
sold-
for chain piecing.
I'm in
that's
on
genius.
Yeah,
embroidery one.
yeah.
Probably,
There's
see,
just
I don't
different
like
sizes.
hand stitching, but I'll
I like
embroider.
hand stitching. I know I'm the laziest sewer
I am.
in the
I'm
world, but I love hand stitching.
I did all the hand stitching and the binding on that
Oh,
coat
lovely.
actually. Loved it. And the quilts, yeah.
Yeah.
I do hand
I
stitch
do
the
hand
binding
stitch my
down.
quilts.
Yeah.
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 No, I use the fancy machine stitches to
Oh,
do the
okay,
edge.
yeah.
You don't have as much control.
I'm okay with that.
I like the
Yes,
slowness
Sam, you
of
do
that.
that perfect. So Sam does classes as well. So yeah, one of those Clover things would be brilliant. Yeah.
Oh, Sam does classes,
She
do you?
does,
Yeah,
yeah.
brilliant for classes, and you can get them for different sizes. So this one is for a round eye because that's what we were using in class. You can get one for an oval eye, and then you can get one for a bigger eye because they're slightly different. But literally, you get a bit of double-sided Velcro to the table, and tell them how to use it, and that's it.
Genius.
And then it doesn't move.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I wish you could get just this cutter thing to stick just that on its own.
I've seen ones that look like flowers.
Oh yeah,
That are just the cutter ones.
Yeah.
I have seen those.
I think that was
For
America. I saw
piecing.
them.
Over in America.
Eventually, we'll get it over here.
Yeah, in
Gosh,
20
it'd be
years.
hard.
20 years.
That's
always the way, isn't it? We're terrible. We may as well slag ourselves
We're slagging
off.
ourselves.
So nobody
that's
else
alright.
will. So nobody else will.
Yeah.
We do it ourselves.
Oh,
Very good.
There's probably millions more.
There's loads more.
No, hang on. Did I do my 5? This was my
You
other
were
one.
very,
yeah.
not too many.
Yeah, so I said 5, and then a ham.
Taylor's ham.
Because I think pressing creates a lot of forgiveness in that way.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
You can always press it out.
Yeah.
Do you know? And then if you have one of these guys, you can press curves. You can get everything nice and neat and everything. These are just those. So you can make them. There's loads of patterns as well.
Yeah, I'm tempted.
Did Deirdre make her own one with wood chippings, or did I make that?
Yeah.
I think she did.
Wood chipping.
There's a place, Larry's.
You go
Anybody
to
who
the
lives
butcher.
around here. No, Larry's.
Get a bag
Oh
of
God, wrong.
Wood chipping.
No, it hasn't been used.
Okay.
yet.
Larry's in Drumcondra, you probably wouldn't know it. It's like this really old-fashioned place, been there generations, and what they do is they sell wood and they cut it to order.
Oh yeah.
But if you go in and say, "Can I have a bag
Oh,
of
yeah.
wood shavings?"
Yeah,
they'll
yeah,
give them to
You
you.
go,
no
of
problem.
course you
Yeah.
can,
Please.
crazy person.
Please.
Yeah. Take it
What
all.
do you need
Take
wood
it all.
shavings for? Let's
And you're like,
ask.
I'll tell you what I'm doing with it.
Brilliant.
I used them because I have a degree in ceramics, and my thesis, feel free to fall asleep, was on Bronze Age pottery techniques, and
Oh,
I
that's
did
pretty cool.
firing techniques using sawdust and how to recreate them for the classroom, because you obviously can't build a clamped kiln
Yeah.
down the hockey pitch. You get
That's
into trouble.
very cool.
So
That's
I used
interesting.
sawdust, and I got it all from Larry's, and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I explained it, and he was like, "Okay, crazy person."
There you go. That's
But
what
yeah, I
was
think
doing
it's
questions.
sawdust, and you
Yeah.
have to have it. There's an inner thing on it,
Mhm.
and something to do with the sawdust. I suppose it's like your clapper, isn't it? The wood.
Yeah.
And it
Absorbs.
Absorbs the heat.
it
Yeah.
absorbs the heat.
Mm.
But like,
And it
I
dries
just
it.
think
Yeah, naturally dries.
this or the sleeve one
Yeah.
is kind of indispensable. For
I have that
so-
one. I don't have the sleeve, but
Yeah.
I don't have either, but I do enjoy a good steam.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
I think
If
it's
you don't have if you want to buy one, I'd buy this one, and then just use a roll
Natural
up towel
one.
for a
Yeah.
sleeve.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I think they're just brilliant. Good press.
Breed
Gets
is
rid of all of them.
asking. Breed is asking what the dress behind us is.
Oh, that's the Nell. So there's no buttons on her yet. It's for me.
The fabric is so soft.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I think the last thing we were
talking
saying
about
what one.
For frock tails.
Yeah, so it's the
Oh,
Nell
bus.
with the
The
flutter
bus.
sleeve.
The bus.
I took
Can
out
I
the
check out the
patch
can I-
pockets.
Can I? Oh, you took out the patch.
Yeah, so I'm going to put in side pockets, and I forgot because I was sewn in the 10 minutes I had here.
That's lovely.
Spare.
Really pretty.
I need to put buttons on it. But yeah, that's the Nell by Tilly and the Buttons.
Mhm.
I like it because it's so versatile. I've made a blouse as well. And I sewed down. Here, I'll bring it over.
I've seen a lot
The
of people sewing
facing.
down the facing. Yeah,
I always
I've seen
do that.
Yeah, I think that
See,
looks
these are
nice.
things I picked up from Mam because she did a lot of industrial sewing.
Mm.
Because why would you have facing flapping about?
A
really?
flappy facing people just
You don't need
band it.
flapping face
Just band it,
things.
just band it. Nobody likes
No.
a flappy facing
No,
or a
so
flappy
that's-
pocket.
That's my Nell.
No.
I'm thinking maybe afternoon tea, but I may make something else.
Do you want to do a shout out to afternoon tea frock tails?
Yeah, so it's actually full.
Yeah.
There's a waiting list, and I may have a couple of
It was
seats.
full on day one.
Yeah, full,
It
yeah.
was like Bruce Springsteen tickets. Literally, you could have got Bruce Springsteen tickets easier.
So there's a wait list, and
Such a sleeve,
I
yes,
may have a couple of tickets because a couple of people said to me, I don't know if I can make it, and then I can put theirs
Just
online.
panic bought tickets.
So yeah, I think that's I don't know if I have to take off.
There
but-
wasn't that many, you know.
No, you can only
So-
fit so many people on the bus.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a vintage tea bus
Yeah.
with 2 catwalks in 2 of Dublin's
Yeah.
large parks.
We start off here and have some champagne and strawberries and obviously fondle some fabric.
Yeah.
That's just, a given. And then
Give it
each
the
other.
eye.
oh, and then like monkeys.
Yeah, picking
Yeah,
each
picking
other's
each
out.
other, yeah.
Kathleen said.
And then hop on our bus, and then we go to, I think, Stephen's Green, and we do a little catwalk, and then we go to Phoenix Park, we do a catwalk, and then back here, and obviously cake and, tea and coffee and everything.
I can't
Yeah.
wait.
Delicious.
Yeah. I'm actually feeling hungry even though I'm so
I know,
stuffed
yeah.
thinking of it.
Yeah.
I'm really
I've got
so
about
fun.
3 dress options in my
Yeah,
head. I
yeah.
think.
Are you going to talk about them?
Will I talk about them? Okay,
Yeah,
so
sure.
my first option is, initially when I heard vintage tea frock tails, Silver Betty.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
going full 50s. I might even get
Gosh,
like
I'm
one of
changing my
the
mind now.
full Betty. I made one of my first sewing projects was a Betty, and I
Oh,
absolutely love it. It's in a autumn leaf fabric
Yeah.
from Minerva, and I didn't even have an overlock or anything, and I adore it. So I was thinking full on Betty.
Yeah.
But since then, Forget Me Not Patterns have released the Kelly dress with that beautiful V frill at the front,
Oh, I
which
don't
is
know that
really
one.
pretty. And then my other option, which is why I was looking at that gingham fabric,
Okay.
the Fibre Mood Chloe,
What's that like?
which looks really cool. So I tried to figure out how to get into the dress. It's like almost like a tabard. You put it on over your head.
Okay.
It's got a front and a back. And then you do something clever by attaching the front around the back and then attaching the back around the front.
yeah, I've seen
It
those.
looks
That's
really
like the
cool.
walkaway dress. It's a 1950s dress.
Yes, a bit like that.
Bit like
My
that.
only concern is that the side seems to come
You'd
down
have a bit of
really
a
low.
gapey bra situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the construction of that is really cool,
Yeah.
and it does have kind of a vintage thing because it still has a full skirt.
Yeah.
So they're my options. But yeah,
Oh God,
In a
no,
gingham.
I'm changing my mind. Because I have another one in my head for something else that I have to go
Okay.
to. But now I'm thinking, will I
The
make
pink
that?
gingham?
even there's
Gingham
like
is
a
cute.
no, it's the
Go
bigger
get it. They
I
want
think
to
the Barbie
know.
one would look
So,
When they-
Trading Stitch. So, hello. Hi, sorry I'm a bit late. I was recording a video for my YouTube channel. I haven't missed anything. You're very
red
welcome,
one?
and we've just been having the chats about scissors.
Oh, there's Breda. Hello.
There's Breda, yes.
Hello, Breda.
This one?
Yes, so either that or the one in purple.
The writing in this is smaller.
I like this one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so is it this one?
Yeah, I thought you meant that one.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Oh, that's a bit heavier, is it?
That's a wool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez.
I did have that in
There is
viscose.
a viscose, but I don't know if it's enough for a dress.
Oh, that's totally Barbie. I love it.
Yeah.
Is this in purple, AnnMarie, as well?
Yeah.
It's a purple one.
Is it all gone? I don't know.
Okay.
It kind of
So
has a
these
navy
are-
purple vibe. It might be
these
in the
were the-
remnants.
Because this
I think
is
that's
kind
the
of
remnants, that purple.
picnicky vibes, and I think I love the way gingham
Well, if
looks
it's in
when you've got it
remnants,
folded
she's
over each
gonna-
other. But then Anna has just showed me this one, which is totally Barbie.
That's nice. Against look, if you look at the picture. Oh, we could be pink together.
Oh, I love this one now.
Yeah.
So what's this? This is a viscose. Oh, it's a viscose chalet.
Yeah.
I wonder would that be heavy enough for it?
Mm.
I'd have
It
to wear a
would.
bit of a slip under it.
I think
So
it
yeah,
would.
I think that would be
You'd be
okay. This would be
surprised
lovely
on-
for a
yeah,
bit.
On
Okay.
the
But
body,
we'd all be pink
how it
together.
disappears.
What are you going to wear? Are you
Don't
going to be pink
know.
then?
By the way, I'm doing a bit of shopping after we sign off from here. Just FYI.
I didn't see a
Oh,
purple.
Jessica, very nice to meet you. You're very welcome. 3D stitch.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are. I know.
Yeah.
I came in to buy this.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
I
leaving
think
with
that'd be
this.
gorgeous on you.
I think that's
Yeah.
nicer than the bigger check isn't as nice as that against
But I'm going
it.
to have to go full Barbie and like come down a slide or
full
something.
Barbie.
Full Barbie. Just full
Like-
Barbie. Yeah.
I-
Oh yeah, when I take off my shoes, I'm still on my
Stay.
tippy toes. They're fab,
They
right?
have a pattern
Yeah.
for that dress.
Do
What,
they?
the Barbie
Yeah,
dress?
The Barbie dress.
That was my hip clicking, by the way.
I've
I'm
seen it.
wondering what that
It's
noise
alright,
was.
we all creak.
Creaking, getting up.
The chairs are
Um,
us. Which one's creaking more?
Mine.
Yeah, I'm still loving your shoes.
Thank you very much.
Keep
My
shoes on.
€19 pair of shoes.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so
What's your
my tools are. Okay, so the first one is my seam gauge.
Oh, I brought mine too. Yeah, love it.
Oh, okay. you
Every
got it.
single time I
Yeah.
sew, I use it.
Yeah.
Like before I start to
Wow.
double check I'm using the right seam allowance.
Lazy sewer, don't bother.
You see, but you have the experience behind you to wing it. I can't wing it.
Yeah, I use my fingernails.
Have you seen what some
I-
people
I've
do
done
Yeah.
for doing
Yeah.
like
The tattoo.
the tattoo for
Yeah.
doing stitching that they mark
Yeah.
on the finger?
Yeah.
My left thumbnail is 5/8 of an inch across. My left pinky is 1/4 of an inch across.
That's
It reminds me of what pattern I'm sewing as well, though,
Yeah.
because they don't always stick to
No, they don't.
5/8.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it's
they don't.
3/8, sometimes it's 1/4".
Yeah, I suppose that's the experience as well. Unless I haven't used that pattern company, I already know what seam
Yeah.
gauge.
Yeah,
seam length
yeah.
is.
And it just reminds me to be more particular.
Yeah.
But I also have one very similar, except it's see-through. It's a Kylie machine one, and it gives a gauge on where to put your
Oh,
label if
that's
you're putting a label into a
brilliant.
seam.
Okay. I don't like labels. I cut them off everything. So I never put labels on anything.
I put mine at the outside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
put them in the
maybe
seams,
that'd be
side
nicer.
seams.
Side-
Side
yeah.
seam on the hem.
Yeah,
I love putting
them
them on the hem. I put
Mm.
one on the seam on a cuff
Yeah.
So like a jersey cuff, looks
Yeah.
really cute.
That'd be
Yeah.
nicer because on the inside I hate anything.
They're
on
too
the
scratchy.
inside.
Yeah,
No,
you
on,
want to show
on
them
the
off.
outside.
Yeah.
Show them off.
Show
And
off
I
the
like
labels.
the labels that are like I made it.
I made it.
Yeah.
Yes,
I can
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah. My superpower.
My superpower, yeah.
And then my
Very good.
one of the other ones is the hemline. What is this called? The
Hot hammer.
Hot hammer. And I
You can
use it.
you say I'm a hot hammer.
I'm a hot
I'm
hammer.
a hot hammer.
Haha. I use this all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. And I measure what seam allowance I want.
Yeah.
And I can see on it.
Brilliant.
And then I will use my iron with it.
Yeah.
And then I put my other tool that I brought, which
Yeah.
is the clapper, on top of this, on top of the fabric. And then I leave it.
Yeah.
And I can
That's it.
slip this out and then that stays there. It's no problem.
Yeah.
And then like
That's why
They're
you
perfect
use immaculate. And
they're
mine is a
so
bit
they're so
Yeah.
much better with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
My
don't
husband-
measure ends.
Yeah.
Did you wash your fabric? No. Do you measure your hems? No. Do you measure your seam allowance?
How
No.
potatoes.
Did you look at your instructions? No.
labels on the
And then
outside.
my last
for sure,
one
Sam.
is my
But
measuring
it
tape.
is useful.
So I literally
Yeah.
use that all the time.
Oh well, yeah. That's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Jack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a funky
Oh,
name for
and
that.
people, you should know these stretch out of
Stretch
shape.
out.
So you should change them every so often or
Yeah.
measure them against a rule. I have sticky ones. I have them actually in my studio. We have them here, and you stick them on the edge of a table, and that'll never move.
Yeah.
And I use that to measure, a lot.
And it's normally like this much stretches and the rest of it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
the bit
this is
around
the
your
bit
butt.
you
Yeah, you're pulling.
do a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they're
Yeah.
my
You're like, God, I've been at 38 bus since I was 17.
yeah. Yeah, now I'm 42. What's going
What's
on?
that? Right.
Suddenly, nothing's fitting. Oh.
Yeah. So they're my go-to. Like that, I use loads of different ones, but
Yeah.
these ones I think I use every single time I sew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, you're very well behaved.
You are.
I'm trying to get more. I think quilting has encouraged
Yeah.
me to get a little
Yeah,
bit
more
neater
precise.
and a little bit more
absolutely.
precise
Yeah.
because I really like the finish when
Yeah.
I really
But it
pay
looks so
attention to it.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's.
I do
worth
pay
it for
attention
me.
to the details, but I just don't measure it.
Yeah. You see,
Like,
like
eyeball.
you're doing
Yeah.
it so. much
Eyeball. I
longer.
use my thumb.
I'm only doing it since the lockdown.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Lucky D.
Yeah. But yeah. Although when I do Sarah Jolly's patterns,
Yeah.
I
you have
measure
to
my
be-
seam allowance.
yeah.
You have to.
You have to be.
You
really
can't do
take
that
care.
with bags.
No.
No,
Same
you
with
have to be.
quilting, you have to have a 1/4 of an inch exact seam allowance.
Mhm.
And even sometimes I go over a seam because I've gone off the edge.
Yeah.
But again, you know.
I can see it going off the edge,
Yeah.
so I do it.
Sarah Jolly is a designer for
Yeah.
incomplete stitches.
She's
her
doing
bag
the
patterns. She's going-
Patchwork parcel.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm going to do a plug now. So the patchwork parcel, it's actually quite hard to say. So the current patchwork parcel Sarah Jolly is doing, and it's a quarterly box that goes out and all your bits and pieces. You did this one.
I did the Christmas
So
one, yeah.
the
Love
Christmas
it.
one,
Love it.
which was the bow quilt.
Yeah.
That's it there.
Love it.
I'll put this on my legs. So yeah, there's 3 of them left. If anybody wants to buy them, they're up. So if you want to subscribe, there's 3 spots left.
Yeah. I got one.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend them. They're
So
lovely.
the next one is one of her bag patterns with everything you need.
Because her bags are unreal.
Yeah,
A bag or a quilt?
it's a bag.
In the patchwork parcel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a patchwork bag.
It's a patchwork.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, Rachel's gonna get it any
Oh,
second now.
right.
I was like,
I
there's
realised
2
that.
left.
Yeah, it's a patchwork bag. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry
Yeah,
if I
it's
gave it
so
away to
design,
people.
brilliant.
Yeah, it's fab. It is fab.
Because I've made a load of Sarah's bags and they're
Yeah,
fabulous.
yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah,
fabulous.
it is
Brilliant.
fab.
Big
And
shout
like,
out to Sally. Sarah.
It's a very usable bag. Well, all her bags are very usable, but I really think this one you'd use it every day.
Because she has a brand new pattern out, the
Yeah,
sledgy
yeah.
bag.
Yeah,
yeah.
Something. Yeah.
Pouch.
Fab.
Yeah.
Love her patterns.
But her patterns, like there's loads of choices. But then the seam allowance, you have to be precise with your
Yeah.
seam allowance, so it all just
It all
slots
just slots
in
together.
together.
Yeah, no, you
Like
have
it's
to
the
be.
architecture nerds.
You
They're
have to.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Sarah, if you're watching, we love you.
Big love for Sarah's
Yeah,
patterns.
yeah. So yeah, this month, well, it doesn't come out till September, so it's quarterly.
Yeah.
But the subscription is open
Oh,
now
yeah,
if you
yeah,
want to
yeah,
get
yeah.
it. It's only open for a
So
couple of weeks and then it's
sometime
closing.
in quarantine.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
And
Happy
then it's
days.
closed again till November, till the Knit and Stitch show.
Mhm.
We'll be at the Knit and Stitch.
Yes.
If you didn't hear it already.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll
Already
talk about
planning.
that.
Hi,
Yeah, lots of work
Katie.
happening.
Hi, Katie.
Who else is joining
Okay,
us?
whatever Katie says. So Jessica's asking what we were all talking about early on. So we were chatting mainly about scissors for
Yeah.
a long time. And this is going to be up on YouTube.
Oh yeah, it'll be live.
Yeah.
It'll go live nearly straight away afterwards.
Perfect.
And you can rewatch it. Yeah,
Perfect.
I think it takes a few, like 15 minutes to do its thing.
To
Something like
upload.
that. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent.
Is that all your things? Yeah, because we already talked about
because
scissors.
we talked about scissors and I brought my snips in there.
Yeah.
So
Right, my bag of tricks.
Okay, your bag of
So,
tricks.
because I'm all about dental hygiene, the toothbrush and dental floss.
The toothbrush.
Cleaning your overlocker.
Oh,
I
gosh.
use a little paintbrush.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same thing. So
I
I
use,
go into my overlocker and it pulls out all
pipe cleaner.
pulls out all the
Never think
lint.
using a toothbrush.
Little toothbrush. Yeah. So
'cause, like
kids' toothbrush.
how many millennia did they last for after you throw them away? So you might as well use them
Yeah,
for something.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Dental floss, I love using this for gathering stitches. So when I lost the will to live trying to gather sequins for my frocktails dress,
It just
I-
kept snapping.
Oh.
it kept snapping and it was too fine because of the sequins, because it was 2 layers of sequins and 2 layers of taffeta and interfacing. It just wouldn't. It just wouldn't
just
gather.
wasn't moving
It just
Yeah.
wouldn't gather. So do a zigzag stitch over dental floss and pull this, and it's really sturdy,
Yeah.
really strong, and you'll get
And it's
perfect gathers.
waxed, isn't it? So
It's
it
waxed.
slides through.
And minty fresh.
Yeah.
I think I saw Gertie
Brilliant.
do that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
that,
absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, toothbrush Katie, genius. Okay, so is that in Dublin, AnnMarie?
What's the question?
Not sure what that is for, Breed. Was that for the frocktails question or for knitting and stitching? If it's frocktails, vintage frocktails,
Yeah.
yes, it is in
Yes,
Dublin.
that's
If
in
it's
Dublin.
knitting and stitching, no, it's in Belfast.
Yeah.
And Jessica is going to the knitting stitching in Harrogate. Is it Harrogate, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's in Belfast. It's the first weekend in November.
7th to the 10th
7th to 10th November in
yeah.
Belfast. So there'll be a big crew
Yeah.
from Dublin going for that if you would like to join us.
Yeah.
And
That'd be good
Katie,
fun.
yes,
It is.
all the old kids' toothbrushes,
Yeah.
reuse them as overlocker.
Yeah.
If my
de-linters.
little
one-
one saw that though, she'd be like, dare.
Yeah, it is very weird.
It wouldn't matter if
So
it was
I'll
old.
use it again.
I use my old tweezers to thread my overlocker. You know, they're just blunt, you can't use them.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I have old tweezers there to thread the overlocker.
Absolutely.
I do have overlocker threaders, but I think the tweezers you can just
Tweezers. Yeah.
Tweezers, brilliant.
Yeah.
My next things are
pliers.
Vario pliers.
Yeah.
So I've got these.
Yeah.
They did come with a nice
Oh.
little clip, but
I'll
so
see
these
your
are my
Vario pliers and
pliers.
raise you.
and then I've got all my snaps in a macaroon box.
Lovely.
What's this?
It's a Vario pliers case. I treated myself to it once.
So yours isn't held together with a hair bubble.
No. How cute is that?
Fancy.
I don't use it that often, and I bought it for myself, but sure.
I use
And then
this
all my
all the
thingies.
time. I think it's absolutely
Yeah,
brilliant.
it comes with a little. You can put all your thingamajigs in there. What are they
All
called?
the different.
And look at this with the plastic snaps. So
Yeah,
this is
box
my
of
box of
plastic
snaps. And all different colours and everything.
Yeah.
That is fabulous.
Yeah, we sell
So,
those.
yeah,
I don't
these are
have these
brilliant,
in
brilliant
stock, but
snaps. Absolutely
it
brilliant.
has loads of pockets,
The knitting, yeah, Rita, the knitting and stitching is at Belfast.
and it has a pocket at the front. Because I knew if I got one of them, I'd lose the bits for it.
Yeah.
So when I got myself one of them, I got a case.
Well, I have lost a little closer, which is why it's held together with a hair bubble.
What do I even have my clothes in?
The next thing is, because I am team PDF Pristic,
No, sorry.
and this is glitter Pristic.
Oh,
And
let
glitter
me
made
see.
my
It's glitter. Now you're excited.
Now I'm
Now
excited.
yes,
Now she's
glitter.
sold me.
Yeah, glitter. This.
Is that the glue that disappears after time, like the colour goes away?
No, I don't think so
Okay.
because it's all over my carpet.
Okay. No is the answer.
Okay,
then.
no.
That'll outlive us all. The next thing, and I got this here, is a little seam gauge for
Yeah.
it's a little measuring tape, and I think I have another one. So
Yeah.
How do you use that now?
So you put it on your needle plate and to measure out your seam gauge,
Yeah, so you can.
Okay.
so you can line it up easier. They are
And
my
then it
tools.
doesn't move.
Yeah.
Doesn't move.
Yeah.
I don't know what these are called. Are they bodkins? I don't know. You put in your
Oh,
elastic,
yeah.
and so I have them in all different sizes
The bodkin, I think.
for threading elastic.
Like through
So
trousers and stuff.
There, through trousers,
Yeah.
scrunchies, elastic casing, all that kind of jazz.
How does that work?
You're going over 5 here now,
You're going
Rachel.
for-
I know. I'm
Yeah,
I was
very-
excited.
I
I
was
got
very
really
strict.
I'm
excited.
sticking to my 5.
No, I totally
You're fine,
disregarded
you're
that.
okay.
I got really excited. This is like a. Do you know, you literally, you've got your.
We're
you've
like,
got
we
box
want to
of
see what's in the
fancy
box.
note paper. You just have to show off all your tricks.
I got a unicorn notebook.
Yeah, and it's scratch and sniff. You remember those?
Yeah. Oh my
Showing
god.
my age. You pop your elastic through here
That's
instead of
handy.
using a safety pin.
Yeah.
And you just go through it. It's so
Yeah,
much
because
easier.
I just use
so
safe
much
pins,
easier.
but that looks a lot easier. Yeah. Oh yeah.
By spine
I use the
marker.
pin method on your iron board.
I can't get that to work because it's not even on both
I
sides.
haven't tried
Okay.
this.
No, bias binding.
Or else I
Is it
just
good?
use ready-made.
And what size does it give?
I've got multiple, so I've got loads of them. I've got about 4
That's 18.
in all different sizes.
Yeah.
And
They
you
are
So
handy.
you cut your strips
You
and
have
then you
them?
feed
Yeah.
it through and iron
In
it.
different sizes.
Yeah,
maybe
Brilliant.
I'll-
And the ones that we
I'll
have
try
have
for the
little
quilting.
slips. You know the way
yes, absolutely.
you can.
Well, no, for the quilting I do just fold over. I don't do
Yeah.
fold in and then fold over.
Oh,
I
but
just
you
do it
love bias binding bags. That's what you use it for?
Yeah.
over. I use it for everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seams, yeah, you don't like facings.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But yes, bias binding makes
The ones
A
we
lot
have like a section on it where you can put on the little strips of bonded web, so that it sticks it to one side. So then, because if you're doing that, do you know that technique where a quilting technique, you love this, and it's meant to make it look like stained glass, and
Right.
you just put down your applique pieces, zigzag the
Oh,
edges, and then you
yes,
put this
yeah.
bias binding all the way around the edges. So you use one of them, and then it attaches a little strip of double sided. Yeah.
Because a lot of people have the bias binding makers,
Oh yeah.
but
Very expensive.
you still have to cut out strips of fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like
you still kind of have to make
Because
it.
I find that the hardest bit. Like this
Yeah.
takes no time
Yeah.
because you're just pressing it. So yes, the cutting
It's
the
the
strips.
measuring.
It's the measuring the
Mm.
strips. So
Yeah.
yeah, I love these. These are
We have a teacher, you were
Amazon.
in Jean's
Lovely.
class, and she cuts her bias binding with a scissors.
Yeah.
And
And
draws
does
it out.
really quickly. Just draws it.
Oh,
and
she's
cuts.
amazing. She draws it with a pen and
Oh,
cuts
wow.
it out with a scissors and does it really quick.
Super quick. I was like,
With a
wow.
set square.
Jessica. I use magic tape to tape my PDF patterns together. Is anyone team PDF
Magic
or
tape?
paper patterns? Oh, team PDF. Absolutely, team PDF all the
Yeah.
way.
I like the AO though. It's really easy.
Yeah, but this is paper or PDF. Paper, as in like in a packet.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
no, PDF.
Yeah.
PDF.
Yeah.
Because then
definitely.
you can just
Keep
print
doing
it off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I just have the instructions on my
Sorry.
phone.
Yeah.
I was thinking
And
like
you prefer
print
paper,
it at
but you
home.
do get PDF for the instant hit. Yes, Janice, I'm exactly the same. It's the instant gratification. I like a pattern, I buy it, I print it, I make it.
Yeah.
But I always have so many patterns that I'm using at the time that I'm like quite happy to wait a week or 2 days or one
Yeah.
day for the pattern.
Because I was talking about this earlier too.
And then I'll do something
It's a
else because I
lovely
have like
cycle.
15 projects on the go.
No,
so I
no,
have
no, no,
problem.
no, no.
You don't do that, do you know?
That would stress me out so
Is
much.
that
Oh
makes you
my,
feel
I would
sick,
cry.
does it?
No,
Yeah, you take my mind.
I might have 2 projects, a quilting project and a garment project,
Oh
and
my
I have
God.
to start a
We talked about
project
this at the last
and then
one.
finish it usually that day. I can't have projects,
Yeah.
which is why I came here for Thread, because I have a project half finished since
Oh,
Tuesday,
that's
and it's
upsetting.
killing me. It's
Okay.
upsetting me so
no,
much.
No, I have at least 15 on the go.
Oh no, that's too much then.
Yeah.
No, I'd have to
Oh,
call
no.
that. But
Oh,
we
dear.
talked about this, how many do you have? And I was like, what sewing projects? And I was saying I don't class them all the same. So I have a
Right.
crochet one. Actually, I have 2
Oh
crochet
no,
ones.
yeah, that's fine.
I
That's
have
fine.
currently I have 2 cut out, not counting the knickers. Okay, like they're just sidelines.
That's in a different league.
Yeah. Then I have this one that needs finishing,
Mm.
and then I have about a million that I want to make. That's a different
But I'm
story.
counting my upcyclings as well.
And then a cardigan knitting and an embroidery.
Yeah.
Knitting, crochet, embroidery, sewing, quilting, they're fine for
Oh,
categories.
and
Out of
about
all of
4
those
quilts.
currently, that's fine. But no, I have to have just
Yeah.
one of each type.
Yeah, no, I have
loads of
multiple
quilts.
in, but I have like I'm doing an embroidery upcycle on a jacket.
Yeah.
Is that your
my
pride one?
My pride one.
Yeah.
That I wore out. That was half done, but like it still looked great.
Yeah.
I have it in. I have brooch on the back, and I have
Oh,
it
nice.
like rainbow. I'm doing the flags
Yeah.
Yeah.
on them. It's lovely, like, but it's not
That's
finished.
great.
Even though people were still trying to like take it off me.
At least 10 projects at the go at any one time, Sam. That would honestly, I
10
would be
sewing ones?
stressed out so much.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
could you
that's me.
have like several cut out?
Yes.
And then
But that counts as
I
a
count
project
as
started
one
for
started,
me.
yeah.
If it's
But
cut
it's not
out.
sewn though.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then I only ever have one sewing one. I finish
Yeah.
sewing that, and then I.
Yeah.
But I might
No,
cut
it's
it back,
not.
cut
But
loads.
then how do you, because you'd have different thread needs and different thread for everything. So I might have maybe
I have a shop.
one or two. You have a shop. Oh yes, you have a shop. How could I forget? No, like I might
Pick it
have
up
one
more.
or two cut out, but like as in
Yeah.
partly sewn. No, only one
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. I
Okay.
yeah, I
I
do
no,
that.
I have more than one party song.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that.
Oh dear, we've
Yeah,
divided.
and
the
I
room
might
on
have.
this.
Oh no,
We've
Mr.
I've
Mayhem.
divided the room. Yeah, like 10. And
Oh
the,
no.
Yeah.
I brought that. I'm doing the on point quilt that
Oh,
I
yeah.
sent you the link for.
Yeah.
I brought because I was gonna in my mind. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I cut it. I'll show you.
Yeah.
This
And
is
then-
Anna sent me this link a good while ago now, and for a quilt, and it's basically pieces, but it's kind of turned on its side, so all the
last
diamonds are
parcel
like
was,
this.
Was it on point?
Yeah, it looks amazing, and it looks so
Yeah.
simple to do, but it's really, really effective.
The last one was on point and is a William Morris quilt.
So it's
lovely.
You know, the
Oh,
squares
charm
like
squares,
that here.
yeah.
And then you cut that diagonally, don't you?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
do you move
fabulous.
that over to there?
Then
Yeah.
you sew the two diagonals
Yeah.
together.
It's a bit like
and
doing
it's-
bias binding out of a fat quarter.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
continuous method, yeah.
That's
But it's
cool.
gonna be. It's gonna. I'm gonna make it big
Beautiful.
enough to be.
It's
a
lovely.
Oh, I
picnic.
like the faces.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're so
Love
cute,
it.
aren't they?
Matches the nail dress.
Oh yeah. That would make a cute jacket.
Yes.
Yeah, it would.
It would make a very
Yeah.
cute jacket.
Well, it's gonna be a picnic.
How are we doing on time?
We are. My watch has told me I need to move more. Oh dear.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So the last few things.
Just go like
then
this.
I've just got various.
Go like
Clips. I love clips.
Oh, I'm not a fan.
For
Sometimes.
some things.
Yeah.
For some things, but
No.
I'm usually pinned.
Do you know, not even
And
quilting.
then
You
I've
don't
just
use pins
got.
at all.
Oh, okay, I don't use I don't use pins
She
at all.
doesn't use pins.
So
at
you're
all.
Only when you
complete-
really have to. I
It's
use
just like,
pins.
Renegade
True.
sewer.
I do. I put it
Then-
in. I use the needle to hold it. I line it up and I sew. That's how I was teaching my ladies how to do knickers last week. I was like, it'd take you an hour to make a pair of knickers if you have to pin it all together. Here's how you do it. Now you do end up with massive cramps in your hands, and you get
From
the
the
elastic
claw.
around the curve, and you literally
Really selling
hold it down and then sew it in. But these are horrible habits of my mum, like industrial sewing habits.
Yeah.
From
And
watching
now
her,
you're
and now I just
giving
do
them
them.
Yes, because you can't pin them in.
Yeah, giving you all my horrible habits.
So Katie
Yeah.
is saying that she needs a break from something that's driving her mad. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Or
do
have
need
multiple
to put
products
them
that go,
down.
otherwise you
Yeah.
lose your so you lose it. Yeah. No, you're
Yeah,
right, Katie.
you
If you use
do
something that's
lose your
annoying you,
sojo.
it goes in the, as we
Yeah.
say here, the beach on at the naughty step. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that happens when I make a mistake and there's 300 stitches to
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I do
needs
understand
to
that.
be
I do
Yeah.
understand that. You have to for your own sake. Yeah.
The
The last thing I have then are my favourite feet.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
this
feet.
is this is a whole
So-
category in itself.
Feet
My
would be a whole.
walking
Yeah.
foot with a little pokey yoke to do my quilting.
Yeah.
Then I've got my free motion embroidery, which
Yeah,
I have
love it.
fallen down that rabbit hole.
Does
from.
yours squeak? I know that's a very personal question.
Hey, Jerry.
No, it's more of a clunk.
Mine squeaks. That's very strange.
But no,
Yeah, no,
free
I
motion.
need, maybe I need a bit of oil.
And then I got this when I started my quilting class. It's a 1/4 inch foot,
Yeah,
and now I use it all the time for dressmaking.
yeah.
So because some
Do you?
patterns, some patterns have
Yeah.
a 1/4 inch, and for
You can
doing
get a 5/8 of an inch one
for
too.
doing for sewing down the neck binding.
Yeah.
For sewing down the neckband, you can line this
Yeah.
up with the crease in the neckband, and you get a perfect little line around
Yeah.
the thing. So I thought this was just for quilting,
Yeah.
but I've used it an awful lot for
There's an
dressmaking.
edge
as well.
stitch foot.
It's
as
almost
well,
like an
just
edge
saying
stitch.
that,
Yeah.
You can get them with different widths,
Mhm.
so that you can, and it depends on your
This.
machine.
Yeah.
So you can get them so it's a 1/2 an inch wide or 3/4 of an inch
Okay.
wide.
But no, I
Yeah, they're
I'm using
so
it all
handy.
the time, Yeah, so loving
Actually,
this.
I used that when I was doing the knickers for top stitching the knickers, so that you can
It's
get
nice.
a nice even
Overwhelmed,
edge all
yeah.
the way around.
Jessica, I get overwhelmed with doing
Well, I
projects too.
showed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a box of these feet, but I haven't had time to put them online.
I think that's all. My,
I have one called
all
an
my treasures.
overcast foot. I'll get you
Oh,
my,
yeah.
my box of feet.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
How are we for time?
That's quite the bag of tricks.
Then I just kind of want to show off I have 2 little vintagey things that I got given by family. So this is a little pipe, so you can see how old it is. And basically inside this, I don't know how old this is.
Oh my god.
It's got a teeny weeny little thimble,
Oh,
tiny
look
thimble,
at that.
and then this is a tiny, I think it's silver, and it's to hold your needles. So I got given this by
Wow.
family, so it is beautiful.
Do you think
and
it
all
originally came, or was that actually for a pipe?
No, it's built
No,
the
it's like
the
a
shape
little
of the same.
suitcase.
It's a little suitcase
Those
for
could
your
have a
sewing
name on the inside.
Yeah, but was the
And-
case for a pipe?
Because that would be too narrow for a
Oh.
pipe, because that fits perfectly there. And then the other
That's
thing
so
is
cool, like silver pipe or
is
something.
this, which again was from neither today nor yesterday, and it's thread, which I don't think you'd use as thread at all. It's got one of those little
When
pin
they
cushions,
turn that
and
on.
I have an old feeling
Balkan.
that's ivory or something. Let's see.
Probably.
So it's a little thing that I've been given as well by family, which I love.
They're little wooden spools too, aren't
Yeah.
they? Oh,
And they're just
gorgeous.
gorgeous. So I just treasure these things. They're
and
absolutely
that's
beautiful.
probably silk.
Yeah, I think it is. It's probably watered silk in the back, because I just
Yeah.
think these are beautiful. So they're sewing tools, but I daren't use them. But I think I love having these in
Yeah,
my sewing
that's
room, because
lovely.
they're just
These
they're
are my
so pretty.
these are my feet.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Ah, lads.
You're like
I should have brought more.
you're like
I'm
a
serious.
centipede,
Okay,
a
fine.
millipede.
But see, I keep these in the shop for classes, and then I have another set at home because because where I sew in the studio, and I honestly do not use all of these, but like in them, favourite feet. Do we have time?
So it's 6 minutes. If anything,
6 minutes.
An hour. Yeah.
Okay, well that's just a standard one. I don't even know why that's in there.
That's not my 1/4 inch foot, AnnMarie, is it?
I handed
No.
it back to you, but
No,
pretty sure
I didn't have it in my
I'll
hand.
have to get
That was just a regular foot. This guy
pretty sure I got it.
for attaching bias binding, and you can move it in and out.
Ooh.
Love that.
Right.
See, I have to see it
So,
in progress. I
The
want to see it
bias
working.
binding goes into this part, and you can actually move this in and out. So you move it like away from the needle, as how far you want it in or out, and
That's
that's measurements.
very
And it holds your bias binding in place while you're sewing it. Love
Are
that.
they all generic feet or are they for a
These are
specific
generic,
machine?
but I do have some of them are generic, some of them are for singer.
Does this work for like any kind of bias binding, neck quilting, and if you were doing dress making?
Yeah.
Well, that might be a good investment.
Yeah. There's one which is great, which is called an overcast foot. If you don't have an overlocker, an overcast foot is
Oh
brilliant.
yeah, I think that came with my machine.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is the thing, we have so many of them. I'm like searching for this little box. Basically, it looks like your edge foot. There's another one of those.
Yeah.
1/4 inch feet.
Yeah, Sam is with me on the 1/4 inch foot, definitely.
You could just get lost with the feet.
Oh, you
Yeah.
could, absolutely, yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, I see how it works now. I was really like,
Oh,
I like
is that it?
this.
No, it's not that one. But it basically has a little bar in the middle.
Mm.
So it looks like that, but in that hole there's a bar going across the hole, and that's actually an edge foot. And love that. I think that's absolutely brilliant. And then this guy, that's for an old machine. That's for my old singer. It's a rolled hem foot.
Oh yeah,
Favourite foot.
I need to get one of those actually.
There's a snap on one, so I'll just show you.
I haven't tried rolled hem.
I really want to try one.
Yeah.
Really want to try one.
They
I-
look really classy.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Because otherwise it just looks really clunky. Because I usually like to say overlock and turn
Yeah.
it over, but it doesn't look as nice.
For
Yeah,
lightweight
it just
fabric,
seems
it's the
so
best way
much,
to
doesn't
go.
it?
It just is.
Definitely.
Anything silky I actually my frocktails, Dublin frocktails dress, I rolled all the seams and then French seamed them.
Oh.
Yeah, see, like I do actually spend time on my frocktails.
Well, that's all the time you saved not pinning and not reading the instructions.
I didn't pin it.
do these things.
No,
She didn't pin it.
And it was silk.
And it
She
was
just
still,
went,
I just
Wow.
put it together. But yeah, this is kind of a mishmash box of generic feet and ones that came with my machine. But yeah, I like use 2 or 3 of them. But I think it's that rolled hem foot, and then I love this one for putting on my
But
spine.
I think that's good, that bias binding one.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
think that'd
For
be
sure.
Yeah. Oh, and I need to put these online, but that is an invisible zip foot.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you see it? It's invisible, but it's see-through.
Yeah.
So you can actually see what the hell you're doing.
My invisible one isn't invisible.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah, that's a genius
there's
idea.
another one in there somewhere. It's like a solid metal one, and you can't actually
You can't see it.
Yeah, that drives me mad. And of course, I have 4 of these because I have 4 different machines that I
I
do.
love the walking
This
foot.
one's gone a
Love
little
them.
loose.
Love them.
The one on my singer works like a dream.
Mm.
It's because it's brand new and it's lovely. But I'm not a walker. I like to run. So
Not
You,
surprising.
Yeah.
you
So I
take,
use
you
the
take
other
it
one.
off because it's cheap.
it is too slow. So I use the free motion foot. I prefer free motion.
I must say I love
Yeah.
motion foot.
You can get more designs with it, and then you don't have to roll up your quilt. Sorry, non-quilting people out there, but
I am team send your quilt out to be quilted by
yes,
Yeah,
Your one is
totally.
because
amazing.
my back was just too sore.
My shoulders. I
Yeah.
did one block and my shoulders were.
You need
killing me.
gloves. Remember
Even
saying
I've
so?
done it with gloves,
Yeah.
but
I
like
need gloves actually
on
as
my
well, yeah.
back
But
and
this was a
shoulders.
12 by 12
Oh,
square.
are you
Yeah.
a bit? So
And
that was a king size
Absolutely.
bed.
No. It was literally just
Oh my gosh.
was it the muscle? No, I'll call the muscle. Sorry, Paisley. I think they look like muscles.
Do Paisley.
Yeah.
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 Love
Oh
them.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, but yes,
Yeah, so I sent mine out
shoulders.
to Jackie Preston.
Yeah.
And I did one there, a memory quilt one, and she embroidered it for me, and it's done.
Yeah, that
Absolutely
was
stunning.
gorgeous with the ivy kind of leaves.
Yeah,
That was
and there's
just-
no way, even if I took 50 hours, I would
Yeah,
have
no,
got it done.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
much.
It was fast.
Like it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
And especially if you're giving it to somebody and you know they're going to love it.
Yeah.
It's worth doing
it
that,
is.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And
I'll put
I
Jackie's details below.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
You know, she's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
then-
have another one out with a little baby
Oh, do you?
quilt from my niece.
Oh, you
Did Peter Rabbit. So I have to pick the design.
Yeah.
The rabbit ears.
Yeah. I was
She
thinking
probably
like
has a Peter Rabbit one.
she might have
might
one.
do.
Hopefully, I have to talk to her about it. But I was thinking like vegetables, because you know the way he's
Yeah,
always
carrots
grabbing the
and stuff,
vegetables,
yeah.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Love it. Love fun.
Very cute.
Yeah.
So all our tools, we probably have millions of other bits. Our hands.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, I loved picking up the tools. Actually, it's really fun
Yeah.
to have a look to see what I use all the
And
time.
actually think about, what do I use all the time?
Mm,
I still think this guy's my favourite.
it's pretty genius.
Random
Pretty
stuff.
genius.
Well, there's loads of other things now that I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Hopefully
going
you
to buy
picked
my
it.
mum one of those Oliso irons. I told her about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
She
Yeah.
thought it was amazing. And it'll save her because she can't really lift the iron. So I
Yeah.
think I'm going to buy her one.
Hopefully you picked up some tips. If you do have something that we didn't
Yeah.
mention, let us know.
Tell us below.
What sewing
Favourites.
machine do you sew with? Asked Jessica. So I have a Juki sewing machine, and I have a Singer Argos overlocker, but I love it.
Yeah. That's the one. I have one of them as well. What's your machine?
My
Which
machine
is
is the Singer Heavy Duty, which I got here. Which
Oh yeah, that's the one I use in
I
class.
love.
Yeah.
And I have an overlocker. I think I got it in Lidl
Mine is
10
little.
years ago, and I had
Yeah.
it in the attic, and then
Sorry, my
Yeah.
overlocker is little. Sorry, my old brother's sewing machine was Argos.
yeah.
Oh, the little blue and green one.
The one with kind of the patchworky blue
Yeah,
and green.
Yeah.
that hates
so-
buttonholes.
No, my Juki hates buttonholes.
Okay.
It's horrendous. No, my brother actually is pretty
Really?
buttonholes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a student who had one and it just hated buttonholes.
So does your Juki have a little plate that you put on when you use a buttonhole? When you're using
It has a special
buttonhole
buttonhole
maker?
foot because you literally just press a button and it does all the things
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, but there's a little plate some of them have.
That's for free motion quilting.
No,
if you're
it's for
feed dogs.
buttonholes as well.
One of these guys.
Yeah.
No, mine is just a foot for buttonholes, but it just hates anything.
But do you have
like-
anything like this?
That's
No.
for free motion if your feed dogs don't drop.
Okay.
Oh,
Or
right.
do drop.
No, I can drop my feed dogs for free
Yeah.
motion, but
Okay.
no, I have a special buttonhole. foot.
Anybody
It's a
actually
one-step
heard
buttonhole.
this and didn't know.
My feed dogs.
Feed dogs.
I can drop
and
my
your
feed
buttonhole.
dogs
I can drop my feed
at the
dogs.
press of a button.
No, because I saw somebody doing it.
No, my Juki just does not do good.
To
Or,
make-
or
I
it'll
think
do,
it might have been on
it'll
the
do
sewing
too
bee.
perfectly
Put
and
it
then
on
just mess up one
something.
entirely.
But it needs to move.
No, if it was to make the
Buttonhole.
So I was watching.
Okay.
No, it's a guy who is on Next in Fashion on
Okay.
Instagram, Cornelius something,
Mm.
and he puts it on his machine and then he does his buttonholes.
Because I was watching Carol from So Carol earlier, and she has a special buttonhole scissors, which I had never heard of. And basically, it's a scissors, but you've got a special thing here that you move. So you just put the scissors in and snip, and it only will snip the width
Oh
of the
my gosh.
buttonhole.
You know what? I went
Because
did a
how
little
many of
try.
us have sliced through the buttonhole?
Oh,
Even
yeah.
though I put a pin.
I put a pin in too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that never works.
I did a little trip with my mum into town and we were sitting in this place and she said, oh, that place there, we were beside GB, okay, it used to be such and such. She knew the person who owned it and she said, that's where I used to go get the buttons made, the buttonholes made. And I was like, did you not make your own buttonholes? And she said, no, we'd make a suit for somebody, like some lovely tweed suit.
Yeah.
And it'd all be couture and you would not touch it for the buttonholes. You bring it to one place and you were told to go in and you did it and they're already marked and you just held it under it and it did a buttonhole and it just and did the buttonhole and none of them were ever wrong. And all the couture houses around Stephen's Green and all around there went to this one place to get their buttonholes done.
That's incredible.
Isn't that amazing?
I mean, if I was doing something particularly couture,
Yeah.
I would.
But that's the whole couture just means made to measure.
Yeah.
But this is like cut for you. But this is like you do what you're really good at.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
that place was
Like the quilting.
That might be
you sent
something,
it
yeah.
out,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
it's the professional.
so the buttonholes. But I think we digressed there about
Yeah, sorry.
Right,
sewing
Fin-
machines.
Finton is on.
Oh, is he?
What's happening?
Hey,
at
Finton.
Armagh?
Come on, Armagh. My husband's from Armagh and they're playing in the football. I have several sewing machines. Saying several, I have more than a dozen machines because they all have different jobs. So I have a brother one that I use for quilting, but it's actually being renovated now because I have a new Singer heavy duty electronic machine and I love it. I did a video on it on just unboxing at Christmas. It sews as fast as an industrial machine,
yeah.
but has all the bells and whistles of an electronic machine. I love it. The buttonhole. The buttonhole. That's why I haven't done this because I'm going to bring it home to do the buttonhole.
Yeah.
Because the buttonhole on the one that you have is great. I have it here, but that one is fully electronic, and you just press it. Like you just press the button.
Yeah.
I love that, and it has all the things like this cutter. You press the cutter.
Yeah, my GP is
Any machine that doesn't have a cutter, I'm like hitting the front of the machine while you're cutting it. But I do have one heavy duty sewing machine for here and one heavy duty sewing machine for home, and they're 1950s machines, and I use them for heavy duty stuff, and they are amazing.
They go through everything with butter.
Yeah.
They're just
machines.
fab. I love them. And then I have a fab machine, and it's a Singer featherweight, and it's in its original leather box. I absolutely love it. A friend, Carmel, if you're on here, gave it to me, and it came and even had the instruction books and everything.
Wow.
It was just gorgeous. And I sewed a blouse. I did the Hemley. I did the by Forget Me Not patterns. I did the pattern test for that on this machine with some Liberty fabric, and I just felt like I went back in time. It does this lovely, like a toy train or something.
Yeah.
And it's just lovely. I love that. But that's just part of my collection.
Yeah.
I collect machines.
Your team sewing machines.
I love them. I do have 2 hand cranked machines too. I have one in the window and I have one at home. A Vickers one that's made from old machine parts.
No, I'm not allowed to collect. No. When I got my new machine, I had to give my other one away to the charity shop. He was like, "No, there is no room. We have a tiny house," and I was like, "All right, somebody will
I don't have
make
big
use out of it." So I gave it to Jack and Jill in our town, my local,
Nice.
and it was gone within
So
20 minutes.
somebody that's
Somebody
a
loves
good.
it.
Yeah, don't tell people about that. No, it's terrible. Don't go to that charity shop. It's awful.
That's brilliant.
It's a brilliant charity shop. They're absolutely great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I collect some machines.
They're worth
Their
prices.
history, I think they're lovely. I want a pedal one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really want to get a pedal one in a case because my granny left me hers, and it got left out in the rain, and then put in a skip by accident.
That's really
So I lost that one. So yeah, that's kind of sad. It was lovely in a lovely case.
Well, you've put it into the ether now, so
Manifest it. Maybe somebody will turn up with one.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do have one from 1890 as well. That's been refurbished. Sorry, I could talk about my collection of sewing machines for a long time. Probably wish you didn't ask that now.
That's alright.
What did anybody else say?
No, we're good now.
No.
Just Armagh.
Armagh. Just Armagh. Thanks so much, guys, for listening to us
very much.
and for all your comments.
Thank you. Yeah.
Do put down below if you have any favourite tools. We'd love to know, and we'll comment on this, and if you pop them down.
Yeah. Thank you
it's
very,
always
very
good
much for
to
tuning
hear.
in. Really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
yes, and we are gonna shop now.
Yes, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
The after party.
I'll just leave them to it and go make a cup of tea.
Yeah,
Happy days.
yeah.
Turn my back. Okay, we'll see you all again soon for another Sewy chat.
Okay.
Thanks a million, guys.
Bye. Bye. Close up of my head.